Brian, you do a lot of different things. You're a dad, you're a husband, you're a son, you're a congregational president, and also your son's baseball coach. What's one of the things that you kind of really hope to convey, especially as a Christian, through your vocation of coaching?
Coaching is one of those things that, I mean, you just have to carve out time for. And you know, my son's only 8 years old once, and certainly juggles a lot of things. But as his coach, I hope to have a positive influence in his life. He'll always know that his dad was there.
One of the things you mentioned, Brian, is that it matters to you to be present in his life. Do you notice a difference with some of the kids that you coach? How present their dads are or fathers are in their lives? Can you see a difference?
Absolutely. You can tell when you get a kid you can tell from how well they play baseball, whether their dad plays catch with them, and the influence in their life. And you also notice that a lot of kids really attach themselves to you that don't have a positive father figure. We have a lot of kids on our team that are single moms that really don't have a father presence in their life, and that's something that I take a little bit of a personal responsibility with, to be that positive male role model in their life. And it's a neat bond that you get with the kids. I've been coaching these boys for about 4 years now, and you really almost look at them as your kid. And I think presence is more important than anything with your kids. You don't have to necessarily do anything great, but just being with your son, involved in their life and what they like to do is
What's
important.
it like for Bryce? Does Bryce feel like it's pretty cool having his dad as the head coach of the baseball team, or is that kind of
I think
so easy to have?
Well, you know, whenever you are the coach's son, you have some extra things to deal with, but every once in a while I'll ask Bryce if we're having tough practice or something, says, "You want somebody else to coach you?" And Bryce always emphatically cheers up and says, "No, Dad, I don't want you to be my coach." So, you know, sometimes you forget whenever you do something for so long, but you'll have certain moments that make you realize as a dad how important it is to your son.
Now, if there was a dad out there who's kind of sitting on the couch hesitating, I'm not sure whether I should get involved or coach my kids' sports, what encouragement would you give him if he's kind of not sure whether he should or not?
I'd say nobody has time. I mean, really, nobody has time. And so I think making time, your kids, as anybody who has kids that graduated high school know, they grow up fast, and they're only 8 once, they're only 9 once, and pretty soon they want no part of mom and dad. So while they do want a part of mom and dad, it's important to be involved in their life, and whatever it takes to make that commitment and carve out the time. I don't think I've ever talked to anybody who ever regretted it. So get off the couch.
And you do a great job balancing all the different roles that you have and vocations that you have. What's the greatest joy that you have from being a coach?
From being a coach, honestly, it's just spending time with my son. I mean, right here.
Seeing him do good, being there with him when he doesn't.
Watching the kids develop, watching a kid have a challenge and come through something. First kid tonight hit a home run, first pitch, and we've been working with his swing all day Sunday. We spent 2 hours Sunday working on it. So just working with the kids and just being with them, it makes you feel young again.
Well, Brian, I appreciate taking the time and all that you do, not only here on the baseball field, but at church and at home. I know you're a wonderful husband, a great buddy and friend. So I just appreciate you taking time for us to talk today.
Anytime.
Thanks.
Thank you.